As we manage the content and appearance of our workbooks, we might want the workbook user to view information that exists in a different location. It might be non-essential information or data that is too detailed to place in the workbook itself. In these cases, we can create a hyperlink. A hyperlink is an object, a file name, word, phrase, or graphic in a worksheet that when we click it, displays or jumps to a different location called the target. The target could be another worksheet or a different document or even a site on the World Wide Web. For example, in a worksheet that lists customer invoices, at each customer's name, we might create a hyperlink to an Excel file containing payment terms for each customer. In our scenario, Kate wants managers who view the store sales workbook to be able to view the item totals for each sales category in the Toronto sheet. She has asked us to create a hyperlink at the category heading so that users can click the hyperlink to view the items for each category. By the way, here's a look at that dialog box that we can use to insert hyperlinks with, but you know what? Why don't we just go out and try this for ourselves? So I'll right-click and choose to end my show, move my handy little recording tool out of the way, and go to Microsoft Excel. Notice I still have a yellow bar here because of the last exercise I did, where we chose to mark our file as final. I'm going to click Edit anyway to get rid of that. I've selected cell A2 on the Toronto worksheet, and I'm going to go to the Insert tab. Now I'll click the Hyperlink button in the Links group, and I have a few options. I can link to an existing file or web page, a place in this document. I could create a new document, or even put an email address or a regular URL here. But actually, I just need a file from my Data Files folder. Now, my Data Files folder is already sitting here, but if you don't see yours, you'll have to go find it, either by clicking that drop down and finding it that way, or you can browse for it. I'm just going to scroll down because my file should be right here, and here it is, EXF-Toronto Sales. I'll select that, and let me do one more thing. Let me add a screen tip that could be helpful to my users. I'll go ahead and type items in each category here, and I'll click OK. And might as well click OK again. Cell A2 now contains underlined yellow text indicating that it's different now. It's a hyperlink. And the color of the hyperlink depends on the worksheet theme colors. If we want to change the text color of the hyperlink text so it's visible against this dark background, we could change that to be something else. For instance, I can go to the Home tab, and I can find my font color, and I could pick a different color, maybe white. If I move the pointer over the category text, I should be able to see my screen tip that I typed in just a moment ago, items in each category. Now that I'm through looking at the screen tip, why don't I go ahead and click it? I have that hand showing it's a link, and hey, there's the file that I linked to. This is a pretty handy little tool. I'm going to go ahead and close this worksheet file that was opened by me clicking my link. I'm not going to save it. I haven't made any changes to it. But this file that I'm very proud of, my EXF Store Sales spreadsheet, I am going to click it to save it. And that concludes this particular exercise.